This is video number 3 for annotation. On this one, I'm going to show you how to create a new comment group define to add to your lists. You're going to simply choose comment group define. Up here, you'll see the different group lists. If you choose them, it will show you down here what is in that list. You are able to come over here and you can move these around in the list as long as it is not a factory preset. If it is a factory preset, then what you're going to want to do is rename it and then you can modify it. For Carotid, for instance, what they've done is they've gone through and they've added all of the images annotation that you might use in the order to make it easy to simply go through that list instead of having to continue to delete and overwrite. To make a new list, you're going to come up here and you're going to add group. And you're going to name that whatever you want to do. So I'm going to name this Bob, for lack of a better one. It's easy to remember. And I'm going to hit confirm. Now, I have this group named Bob. So now I can come down here and I can choose from any of this annotation that is already in the system. Or I can come up here, I can come over here and I can add my own annotation to it. We're just gonna add a couple so that to make it easier so we can see them. And I'm gonna do left side. Okay, so now I have my group list named Bob, and here's what you can do with that. I can come back over here to comment configuration, and I am already under group. I selected that earlier. I'm going to click on my bar here, and I'm going to move it all the way to the bottom because that is where the new ones are located. I'm going to select Bob, and I'm going to select the single right arrow key. Now Bob is in my list. I would like Bob to be on my first page just to make it easier. So I'm going to replace this caudate with Bob. Now the other thing I want to show you is you also have these lists down here where you can choose to put those in. These lists will only show up if you attach them to one of these 3 buttons on this side over here. These are programmable or customizable buttons, and those lists have to be attached to a button, which is like one of these, and it can only have one per preset. So what I like to do is instead of using my buttons over here, I like to put the group on my in my annotation. So I'm going to hit OK. Now when I go to annotate, you will see, whoops, let me get back out of here. Let me choose this again and let it update. Oh, it put it all the way to the end. That's fine. I didn't realize there was so many pages. But at this point, you can see where I have Bob here. Now, when I select Bob, it's going to come up with this little wheel. So I can either, I have 2 options. I can either select it and then I can turn my wheel here. Or if I just want to go to the right or the left, I can go through it that way. So it's whatever is easiest and makes the most sense for you. I like to click it and then be able to go through my annotation this way. So if I choose left side and I hit freeze and I take an image, when I come back over here, when I hit my ABC button again, I would put this on my first page, I would hit Bob and then I would go to my right side. This is a really nice way of creating your annotation so that it goes through your protocol and you have some control over it.